In July of 2018, a man came to me saying that he wanted to tell me a story. He wouldn't specify the location, only that it was just outside Fouke, Arkansas, like from Boggy Creek. I told him, oh, I know what Boggy Creek is. He started by saying that when he was a kid, he watched a dark, upright, ape-like figure from his bedroom window one night. This doesn't seem too compelling until he told me that he didn't even know what a Sasquatch was until years later when he was older. He told me the next story was told to him by his uncle and took place in the same area, if not on the same property. One night from inside his farmhouse, his uncle heard his chickens in a panic. He went outside with a flashlight to investigate, and as he was shining the flashlight around, he spotted what he could only describe as a mother Sasquatch with a smaller one by its side. They looked at each other for probably a minute or two, though he said it felt longer. He said that he kept focusing on the little one and thought that if he could just get a hold of it, he could prove once and for all that these things existed. He couldn't explain why, but after another minute or so, he clicked the flashlight off and then back on. Immediately after he clicked it back on, he regretted the decision because they were gone. He decided to do a lap around the fence to make sure they weren't still around, so he could go back inside. As he got to the back of the chicken coop and raised the flashlight, he was glad he hadn't taken the baby. Behind the chicken coop stood the baby, the mother, and what could only be assumed as the father, who stood glaring at him. His uncle stepped back and kept his distance. They just stared. Once again, he clicked the flashlight off and heard them move away. So I know this video is kind of short, but I guess it's better than putting out nothing, I guess. And I'm really just trying to help this channel grow. So it would be really helpful if you enjoyed it, leave a like, share it with your friends, share it on any Facebook groups you might have that might find this video interesting. Same goes for all my other videos. If you enjoyed this, it'd be really helpful if you could subscribe. I'll be making more stuff soon, I promise. I'm just really trying to focus on school right now. I'm just wrapping up my second year of college. Speaking of Facebook groups, though, myself and Crash Course Cryptozoology have almost for a year had a Facebook group called the Association of Cryptozoological Fieldwork and Analysis. I'll leave the link below if you'd like to join, because we're always accepting new members. It's essentially just a place for people to share their sightings, any interesting cryptozoological posts, and I'll have updates with my videos and stuff like that, so it's really helpful. And we're planning on having group-specific merchandise and events and stuff like that. That's only available to you if you join the association. And next week, we're actually having a table at the 4th Annual International Cryptozoology Conference, which is from April 26th to 28th of this year. So that's next week. You'll be able to meet me. You'll be able to meet Crash Course Cryptozoology. We'll be selling stickers, merchandise, stuff like that, art prints that I've made. It'll be a lot of fun. You'll be able to talk to us about cryptozoology and things like that. So we really hope to see you there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Which also reminds me, we won't be having them at the conference this year, but before the end of this year, we will actually be publishing our first book that I did. I'm a co-author and did 100% of the illustrations for it, and it's called Cryptozoology, an archive of famous frauds, and we've been working on it since the end of 2018. Hopefully we'll have it out before this year, and definitely at the next conference. And again, if you want updates, just follow the Facebook group. We have updates on the books, the conference, the association, everything like that. So it'd be really great if you could help us out with that. Hopefully you can help us out and share this information with everybody. Thank you.